Sportsview London boxing news from the capital city here with legendary trainer Jimmy Tibbs. Jim just taken your old fighter Nigel Benn on the pads for a few rounds. How did that feel going down memory road there?
It was hard work. No, it was good. We've all got a bit older, but he's still got it there. Still a big puncher, still smart. It was good to have him on the pads, and his boy, he's a replica of his dad, but you know, he's got a lot to learn, his boy, and he's got all the makings of a good fighter later on. Take his time a little bit, take notice of his dad. I'm sure he'll guide him the right way, and he's going to be a good little fighter.
Jim, you've trained numerous world champions, you've been there and seen it and done everything in boxing. How far do you think Conor can go?
Well, it's early days. It's really silly to me to say he's going to be a champion, a world champion. I mean, he's only had 20 amateur fights. I personally think he should have another few amateur fights. I don't know what sort of amateur titles have got out in Australia. Go for a couple of them. Don't be in too much of an hurry because he's only a young man. He's got all the makings, good right hand, good left hook. You know, he's just got to look a little bit smarter, like we all have in time. Someone to coach him properly. I think he'll be a very good fighter.
How did that feel today with Nigel Benn coming at you and you shouting the famous word "for" and he was taking you up on every single one?
He don't never give up.
No.
You know, I thought he was going to go, "All right, Jim, I've had enough," but no, he kept going. And then, mate, I'd have a nice drop of water after that.
Your son, Mark, and trainer, you didn't know about this today,
no,
Nigel, coming here today.
I didn't have a clue.
And your face was a picture, we actually filmed it.
Yeah,
you sort of had to do a double take, didn't you, when he walked
Well, I
in?
did. I thought, who's that walked in? Is that Nigel Benn? I know I'm going to see him tomorrow night because I'm booked out to go for the evening. But well, it's made my day. It's made my week. You know, seeing him beforehand, and it's been lovely. And his boy, meeting his boy, Caroline, his wife, lovely girl. I was all out in Tenerife together years ago when we was training for the world title and defending the world title. And I've got to say, that's one of the greatest times of my boxing career as a trainer.
Superb, Jim. Switching subject slightly now, Billy Joe just been confirmed against Andy Lee for December 19th in Manchester. When does Bill start his preparations proper for that?
Well, Bill's ticking over at the moment. He's coming down tomorrow. He's been ticking over a lot on the road and that. We've got about 10-12 weeks to go, so we're not going to crash out, bang wallop. There's no point in doing that. He's all healed up. He's ready to work. He'll come down tomorrow. I'll have a look at him, see what we're going to do. We'll have a talk about when we're going to go away. We've already said we're going, but we're going to talk about when we're going to go, who we're going to hire for sparring partners, make the preparations. Probably be all finalised next week, and the next week after that we'll probably be off.
Jim, how much does it add to a fighter's game? You trained like Nigel in Tenerife and well, God knows where.
I said to Nigel today, I said when I used to have him out in Tenerife, that's why he defended about 7 or 8, 9 times. It gives that little bit of extra something it does to your body. You know, when you're out there, all you got to do is train, think and work. Train, work, think, eat properly, and that's what Billy Joe's getting now. When he's with us out there, when he's with me and Mark, he trains, he works, he goes to bed. We don't see him, he goes up. They're all on the phone, they do what they've got to do. They get up in the morning, road work, come back, rest, train again. Eats the right foods, and that's what gets you in shape quicker, eating the right foods.
I know you've said previously, Jim, you weren't too happy about maybe his social bit when he went home, late night games of snooker and stuff like that. It was hard reining him in as a younger man, but we're going to see the most focused Billy Joe Saunders we've ever seen on December 19th. Absolutely.
He's got to be focused to beat Andy Lee. He's got to be the best fighter that night out of them to beat Andy Lee, and he will be. He's ready for it. He wants it bad. And we're not underestimating Andy Lee. He's a good fighter. He's a very nice man, gentleman actually. But we're in there to do a job. The job's got to be done, and we're going to come well prepared.
Jimmy Tibbs, thank you for your time. Much appreciated.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers, Jim.